Let's go ahead and budget out our paycheck for the month of October, where I am showing real numbers for my budget with my salary, as well as any extra money that I do receive for the month, and all of the sinking fund categories, as well as my investment categories. So if that is something that you are interested in, make sure you stay tuned for this video. Welcome back to my channel, guys. This is your girl Nisha, the head bacon in charge of the Bacon Bit Squad. Thank you guys for coming back here. Today I'm going to be doing a flip through of the Budget Moms Workbook. As always with my videos, there are chapters for the video, so if you don't want to see the first couple pages and you're just interested in the workbook portion, please feel free to go ahead and look at the chapters. It shows the October budget with me. I know that many of you all have seen her workbook before, but I am not using all of the pages for the workbook. I actually printed mine out. I got a digital download of the workbook. And so there are specific pages that I will be using. And so I'm going to show you the pages that I'm going to be using, as well as show you my budget here for the month of October. As I stated before, it is going to be real numbers, something that I never actually really show. I don't know if I will continue it after this month, but I just wanted to show you realistically what I'm working with every month for my budget, and pretty much how I'm allocating my money that I have, so that if you are someone that maybe you're new to budgeting, you're not really sure, maybe you have around the same salary income that I do have, maybe this will be something that will be helpful to you here in the future. So let's go ahead and look at this. The first couple pages here that I have paper clipped off is basically like the goals worksheet, along with some other worksheets and plans, and I'm going to show you what it is. The first one here says financial plan goal worksheet, and I wanted to make sure that I keep this. It has the it has the short-term goals, as well as the medium-term goals, and also the long-term goals. So the first goal that I put on here was to reach my first 100K invested by August 31st, 2024. I have not filled in for the medium and long, and I do plan on putting some more short-term goals right here, but I absolutely love this. The next thing that I have here is for the membership subscription, and I do have Apple Storage as well as vidIQ, and there's like two other ones that I need to go ahead and write down here also. So it has the annual cost as well as the monthly cost. I don't have a lot of subscriptions or memberships, so this will not be filled all up to the brim. I am a member of someone's YouTube channel, so I will put that on here as well, because that comes out each month. And then it has yearly savings, goals, and events. I have not filled this out, but I really like the layout. I will say I am really enjoying this budget workbook. I was looking for another budget workbook that I could use for 2025 and that I was going to move into at the end of this year, but I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and start this one now. I also did pick up a Clever Fox budget workbook as well, but I'm finding that I am really enjoying this one with the amount of pages that it has and the things that you can track. So here it has the yearly savings tracker, it has the goal, as well as when you begin and when you end it. It starts here in January, so I think I'll focus on January 2025 through December 2025 with this. Moving on, we have the yearly balance overview. It has the category as well as the balance. And on the Budget Moms website, it does have where you can see where some of these pages are filled out, or you can always go to her YouTube channel in order to see how she's filling it out, as well as her showing other people that have had her workbook. So it goes all the way through there. And then this is the part where we are going to get to the budget. So every spread or every month has basically like a quote for it, and this is the one for October. Never give up on who you want to be in life. Follow your passion and listen to your heart. Stay true to your values. The Budget Mom. Next, we have the month of October, and so I printed mine out this way. Now, certainly if you want to try to fit it all on one sheet, I'm sure that there's a way that you can do that. I don't mind it being printed out on two sheets, and then it has goals for the month. I personally like a Monday start, but I know some people like a Sunday start. Sunday ends it off for me for the week. I haven't filled in the dates, but I will probably go ahead and track my pay on here and any other things that may be going on, such as appointments, important dates, me going out of town later on this month. All of that will be on here when I fill it in. Now let's go ahead and look at, here we have where you can put the budget, and this is kind of like a little bit of a preview. I'm just going to go run through the rest of the pages really quick. As I said, I didn't print all the pages that she had. I only printed the ones that were specific for me. So I printed off one paycheck budget tracker because I only get paid once a month, all right? But if you get paid 4 times a month and you get the digital download, you certainly go ahead and print that off 4 times. And if you have a magic month, 5 times as well. So here it has the cash envelope breakdown along with the cash denomination breakdown. I really like this right here. This made it super easy. I was able to go to the bank and get all of the denominations that I needed. It has a my thoughts here, and as well as a priority goal here down at the bottom that you can go ahead and fill out for the month. So I printed off 3 of these cash envelope breakdown sheets because I was like, I need more room, more space. And this is the last one. I printed off 2 expense trackers for the month of October. I have made some transactions already that I need to go ahead and fill in for right here. But I figured 2 would be good enough, and because I want to start tracking to see how much I'm actually spending per month on certain things, because last month I just was swiping a lot, and so I want to really start making sure that I track things, even though I always have like a cushion in my checking account, you know, like a buffer. It's easy just to go ahead and start swiping. So here it gives you a reflection at the end of the month where it says, where did my money go? For October, it has the monthly budget category breakdown. It has the starting balance, earned income, other income, savings that was used, and the total monthly inflow, along with the budget categories. As you can see, it breaks it all down right here. I really like this. I'm excited to use this. And then also it has where did my money go for investments and savings. Now I really like this because previously I was using like 2 different pages and 2 different sheets, you know, and there's nothing wrong with the workbook that I was previously using. It was Tasha's from Mind Your Money. I used it for like 2 years, but I did want something that was a little bit different, and there's nothing wrong with her workbook at all. I basically outfitted it to make it my own. Same thing what I'm doing here. But I find having them side by side really helps. So I'm really excited to put how much that I have down for each month and see that all in like one snapshot view for the month. And then these 2 pages right here, thoughts and notes. Actually, it was just 1, but I made it 2. Is where I'm doing my side hustle income as well as my vacation update each month. So that is basically like a little bit of an overview. Like I said, that's not all the pages for the Budget Mom Workbook, but wanted to share that with you guys. Now let's go ahead and talk about this budget for the month. All right, so the salary that I brought in was $3,732.89. That's just slightly a little bit higher, and I'm going to tell you why. And it's only probably like $60 higher. The reason why it's like $60 higher is because of the fact that my HR department or payroll department did not take out the insurance premiums for this month. They said that the insurance premiums for the month of September will come out the October, November, and December paycheck. Basically, they messed up. If you know, you know. I've been having problems with my payroll, my HR department for the last 2 to 3 years. There was no exception for this month, and I'm actually taking it a step further now regarding all that has been going on, because my extra duty pay right here, which I received $336.18, is not correct either. It's supposed to at least be about $500 more. So they still have not fixed that issue, and it's not just me. This is just how bad it is. They received over 500 plus emails regarding missing pay, or some people didn't get paid at all. So that's just how bad it is. And at this point, I am just going to take the situation a little bit higher than in-house because I need my money. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So next we have VA disability. That's $171.23. So I didn't put the total because I'm still waiting on money for this month that is still owed to me from August and September, because that's where the $500 is coming from. And so I'm just going to wait and put the total and then all of the actuals. Now here we jump down to fixed expenses, and you're probably like, wait a minute, where's the rest of the fixed expenses at? I'm just only budgeting and showing you guys what I base it off of for my salary. So out of my salary and out of my paycheck, all of the things that I'll be showing you, that's what comes out every month. So homeowners insurance is 308.50, and that's just basically like an online transfer that I do to the insurance company that we have. Also, the property tax is $391.50. I put that in a high yield savings account so that I can go ahead and pay that every year in one lump sum based off of what they asked me to pay. The emergency fund gets money every single month, as well as I don't have anything down here for variable expenses. And as I stated before, investments will be on a separate sheet, which I will show you guys. Everything else as far as the water, electricity, Wi-Fi, all of those things come out of a separate joint account that we have where money is deposited into that account monthly. I don't have a mortgage, so you won't see that on here as well. But all of that is taken care of from the other account. So I don't really worry about that. I'm just putting on here the things that I know for sure need to come out of my paycheck every single month. Now, let's move over here to the cash envelope breakdown. And I'm going to show you some of the things that I pretty much come out of pocket for. We have here personal gets $10. And all of these are basically my binders that I have. And so I put money in them every single month, and then I have the denomination breakdown over here. So personal gets 10, clothing gets 10, self-care 25, business binder gets $20, PO box gets $20, surgery gets $50, summer $10, spring $5, Christmas $50, fun $5, dining out $100, birthdays $10, gifts/giving $5, fall binder gets $25. Household gets $5, home maintenance gets $5, home repair gets $50, furniture gets $50, appliance gets $50, and then groceries get $300. Now, I'm able to keep it around $300 because I do shop at Aldi, and I go off of basically a list or things that I know that my family will eat. I don't buy anything extra. I do occasionally purchase things at Walmart because there's just some things at Aldi that I can't find there, and so I need to get them at Walmart. And especially because I get the name brand cereals, not really a big fan of the off-brand cereals at Aldi, and I like the bigger mega box sizes for the cereal, as well as I like to get the little Smokies there and just a few other things. So I do occasionally shop at Walmart, at least maybe once or twice a month, but the bulk of shopping is from Aldi. Okay, so with your budget, you want to make sure that you put down how much that you have coming in, or an estimated amount. You want to go ahead and put down all of your fixed expenses that you have. All right, and then you want to break out any variable expenses that you may have, or any investments if you want to put it over here, and any savings over here. And that way you can see how much that you have left over for each category and how much that you're working with, so that when you get over here to the sinking funds, you know how much that you're able to allocate for these sections right here. So as you can see, I have the breakdown over here, which I am absolutely loving, and any money thoughts that you may have, or anything that may come up for the month. Maybe the electric bill is going to be a little bit higher. Maybe I want to go ahead and put down here that, hey, my insurance premiums did not come out of this check, and note to self, they will be coming out for the end of October paycheck, the end of November paycheck, and then the end of December 2024 paycheck, just so that I can have something here on my mind regarding that. Or if I need to pay a medical bill, which I actually do, I need to pay for some lab work that I had done, I need to make sure that I write that down so that I can go ahead and pay that. All right. Now, moving on over here, we have another breakdown right here. And we've got the Forever Fund. The Forever Fund is the emergency fund. That is just what I call it because it will forever be funded. There's no stopping funding that thing. Homeowners insurance, as well as the property tax. We already talked about that on the other sheet where that's the fixed expense. And then we have the child care, $10, chores, $20, clutch, $5, KD, $5, school, $5, tutoring, $5, sports, $5, back to school, $50, savings challenges gets $100, and that's spread out through a couple different savings challenges that I have that also help to fund some of the sinking funds and the binders that I have. The TRS, which is the teacher retirement system. I did have something down for that, or I was going to put something down for that, but with the amount of money that still is owed to me, I don't know how much that the teacher retirement system will be taken out for that, so I'm just holding off on that. Vanguard 300, Robinhood 370, Fundrise 30, Fidelity 200, the chimney debt $300, the vehicle maintenance $100, and then gasoline I did up that to $120, but previously I was doing $100. And then we have over here Optum, the family HSA, and then we have Gym, which is $28. Subscriptions, I estimated about 15, but I really don't think it's 15. I think it's less than that, but I need to write all of that down as I stated before. And then also I have another HSA where I'm contributing $150 to that. And so you want to go ahead and put down all of the sinking funds. I know some people call them purpose funds. I know some people call them, this is the real funds, or, or whatever name that you give them, for your envelopes. Just make sure that you're writing it down, and so that you know how much you are allocating to each one of them. Now, moving on over here, I'm going to go past a couple of these sheets. And then also I have here the investment accounts. I had already went over this, but I really do like seeing it right here. And then I can put the end of the month balance on this side, but how much the balance is for each one of the accounts, because I do like having it here. Currently, I'm not tracking it at all. I do track how much I contribute. And then I also put like a balance update or a quarterly balance update every 3 months. But I actually want to see that balance right here, because when I do the quarterly update, I'm pulling that information right around that time, like one time for all 3 months. So for Marcus Goldman Sachs, we have savings over here. We contribute $54.14, $25, and $336.18 here. And then also we'll add in any type of interest over here. And then we'll also put the end of the month balance at the end. This is how I am working with this workbook. Like I said, I'm really enjoying it and the ease of it, and how I'm able to write everything out and see everything that I need to in a snapshot. I really feel like this is going to be really good for me. Also, another thing that I like about it is that I don't have to keep purchasing her workbooks every single year. If you do go on her website, the workbooks are about $50. She may have it on like a little bit of a slight discount, because the launch of the workbook did come out September 30th, I believe, and they will start shipping October 16th. But by me getting the digital copy of it, I was able to download it right away. I can print off as many pages that I want. And if I want to use this year after year after year, I don't have to purchase another actual physical workbook from her. I can just go ahead and go to the digital download that I have. And if there's any sheets that I don't have that maybe she's upgraded, she does have like a resource library on her website where you can get extra pages of, I guess you could say, like obsolete sheets of paper that were in workbooks previously, but she has gotten rid of those for the newer edition. So I'm really excited and happy to be using this workbook. I hope this gives like a good explanation of how you can budget based off of the numbers that I have here and what you're seeing here, because I always have a cushion at the end of the month in my account. So I don't zero out my account to where there's nothing left in there, but I do have a slight cushion. And whatever money that I don't spend for the month, it goes over into an account that says last month's money. And I just pretty much build up that. What I try to do is keep at least $500 over in that account, and anything else that I have, it either gets transferred to my savings account, or it becomes part of some money that I invest more into some of my investment accounts. Because as you all know, I'm trying to get to the first 100K. That's it. That's the hardest one to get to. And then after that, it just kind of starts snowballing. The dividend snowball effect keeps going. So that is how I do it as far as my budgeting. And hopefully this helps someone, and hopefully this shows someone about the Budget Moms Workbook that maybe has never seen it before, because I am really, like I said, I'm really enjoying it and what it has to offer. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you are enjoying it, please make sure that you go ahead and smash the like button, okay? And leave me a comment. That helps YouTube know that you are enjoying the content, and so that I also know that you're enjoying it, so that I can do these videos once again for the month of November, based off of the interest that you guys share with me. And if you are new to my channel, welcome to the family. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that you can get more of this content, investing content, mortgage free talk, as well as side hustle videos and how I'm making extra money with that. As until the next video, bye.